Welcome to the Magnolia Minute. I'm Corey Poole, and today I have with me Mayor Lee Posey for a very special edition, right?
Right, Corey, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for being here. So we are doing an update on this COVID-19 outbreak.
Yes, there seems to be a lot of questions in the community about what's going on, what information they can get. And I just want to tell the public there is an awful lot of information out there, and we encourage people to use whatever, any way they can, their phones, their iPads, watching TV, because there's a lot of updated information, but there's some questions that we've been hit with at City Hall that I want to answer about a few things that just to assure the public that a lot is being done out there. But this is uncharted territories for everybody. We're all in this together. I just want to appreciate John Bell Edwards for what he's done to take a proactive approach from the state of Louisiana side to make sure we try to do the best we can, because everybody out there, probably the younger people, we're not as worried about, but we all touch somebody with an immune system that's not what it should be, or the elderly, and that's what we're concerned about, is what do we carry back to them and everything, and that's probably a lot of our biggest concerns.
Yeah. So what's been the number one question that you've been asked?
Well, I think, probably I did reach out to the Natchitoches Regional Medical Center before I came over here. There's been rumors almost daily about confirmed cases in our community. As of right before lunch today, on Friday, March 20th, there has been no confirmed case in our parish, in our community right now. But they're encouraging people just to do what everybody has been talking about doing, and that's to stay away from crowds, social distancing, keep your distance from people, wash your hands, don't touch your face. If you don't feel well, call your primary physician. That thing seems to be the key issue. You cannot go to the hospital and feel like you can walk into the hospital and get tested. You have to go to your primary physician. He will assess your situation, then he will tell you how to approach this. It doesn't seem to be in our community, there's not an awful lot of testing going on. There is test available, but it's through the hospital as they monitor it. You have to have the symptoms and everything, so I just want people to be smart about that. That's what they invited me to tell everybody. There are some drive-through testing places. I think there's 2 or 3 in Shreveport. Again, they're on these websites that you can get this information about and find out where they are. I think there's, like I say, there's the closest ones are in Shreveport, and it's available to people. So that's probably the thing. We got a call right before we came over here, worried about food and how much food to prepare for. There's no answers for that, but food is considered one of the essential services that will be there. We're just asking people to be smart about what they're doing, not try to buy the shelves up. I don't think EM are allowing them to do that. I think they've kind of started rationing some of their food to a certain degree. But the local grocery stores will be doing what they can to provide the food for the people as we need it.
Okay. Anything else that we need to know about?
Well, I reached out to our law enforcement. We had been worried about trying to implement a curfew. I yield to the law enforcement people, the sheriff and our police department. They're in constant contact with people throughout the state of Louisiana to monitor this. Right now, there's no recommended curfews in place to do something like this, so we're not doing that. Again, we're doing some things there was an issue, there was a scam out supposedly, but there's been no verification. I just encourage everybody to look after their elderly. There was something going on that the people were possibly, and I think it was in another area, that they were walking up to the elderly at their houses and saying, for a certain price, we can test you for the coronavirus. That has not been confirmed in our community, but again, it tells you for everybody to watch out for our senior citizens in our community. We don't want this to start because it was a scam. It's at Natchitoches Parish Police Department, Natchitoches Police Department. You can call 357-3803. There's a lot of things we're doing to accommodate the people in the way of their tickets and how they pay for them, or what they can do to delay some of the things that are going on, because we're like every other service. Our doors are not open. We're asking you to call and we'll answer your questions. In certain situations, we're willing to open the doors and deal with people. We're doing what everybody else is doing right now, the same thing. So.
Gotcha. All right. Well, there you have it, a quick update about the coronavirus.
One last thing. I'm sorry, Corey.
Yeah.
We are getting a lot of phone calls, and I just want to tell you, the city of Natchitoches, we will take them. We've got 2 ladies down there. The phone numbers are 352-2772, 357-3821. And if you can't get answers anywhere else, we keep everything in front of us to answer any question we can for you. And we will do that. So you can call the city of Natchitoches and we'll direct you. We probably don't have the answers, but we can direct you or find the answers. And our thoughts and prayers are with this whole community. So anyway, we've all got to work to get through this together. But thank y'all for doing this.
Yeah. Well, stay calm, stay informed, and as always, thanks for watching.